I am Betty Kiptum, and Lucy Moura is my colleague on the sign language interpretation. We kickstart the bulletin now. President Uhuru Kenyatta has maintained that lifting of the partial lockdown will depend on how the country will manage to flatten the COVID-19 infection rate. At the same time, President Uhuru was categorical that the government has not locked down the economy, indicating that affected sectors will be cushioned through case-by-case basis. This comes as former Prime Minister Raila Odinga announced that he has tested negative of COVID-19 after 3 weeks of managing it.
Residents in the 5 counties marked as a red zone in the wake of the COVID-19 third wave will have to be more deliberate in flattening the infection curve if restrictions on movement are to be lifted. Briefing the press at State House after touring infrastructural projects in Nairobi and Kajiado counties, President Uhuru Kenyatta said the infection rate is worrying.
When will we be able to get to an infection rate that has gone to a high of almost 27% in those counties that I've mentioned, back down to below 5%.
In apparent response to public outcry over the enhanced prevention protocols, Uhuru said the move was informed by an assessment of the obtaining situation.
In fact, if we had gone by their extreme measures, they had wanted us to lock down the whole country. We had to come down to tell them we also have an economy, we also have livelihoods, which we must consider.
The head of state was, however, categorical that the government has not locked the economy and that measures to cushion individuals in the affected sectors are underway.
Yes, so we have a problem in the hospitality sector. We possibly also will have a problem in the entertainment sector, and we will look to see how we can work together to support some of these sectors. But that will have to be on an issue-by-issue basis, because it's not, when you talk tax, you talk about the whole country. You're not talking about a section of the country. So we will have to look at whatever measures that we can take that can specifically apply to within those particular counties.
During the tour, Uhuru was accompanied by former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, who said he has tested negative for COVID-19 after 3 weeks of managing it.
When I went back, actually I was in a regime of a mixture, more of herbal drugs that I was able to receive. And that's what I've been using. And secondly, I've been steaming a lot in the evenings.
Raila, however, called on the government to ensure those affected are cushioned.
Tena kuna eneo zingine za uchumi ambayo watu wanaumia kabisa. Na mimi najua kwamba serikali itajaribu kusaidia wale wengine ili waweze kumudu shida wakati huu kama sasa.
The duo has at the same time assured Kenyans that the vaccination exercise will not be hampered in any way, with those getting the first jab guaranteed of getting the second one. A week after President Uhuru Kenyatta announced the new containment measures, the head of state maintains that the buck stops with every Kenyan to ensure that the COVID-19 infection rate is flattened. Kamchemenza, for Channel 1 News, Nairobi.